like I'm sure many of us have heard over and again, these are not common messages anymore. People don't like to talk about heaven. In fact, some people have approached us at some point that we should be doing more prosperity, motivational sermons. I'm sure some of you would have had the same too. I have nothing against prosperity. Even God who delighted in the prosperity of his servants. But it becomes tragedy if after all the prosperity, you end your journey in hell. I remember when I was younger, sir, a highly respected servant of God in this country made a statement, and it has never left me. He said one of the serious surprises you will get when you get to the other side are three. Number one, the people you didn't expect to make it to heaven. I'm talking about the prostitutes. I'm talking about the fraudsters, the Yahoo boys. You didn't expect you would see them in heaven, but you got there and you saw them. You'll be wondering, how did they make it? At least those that will make it there are the people you thought you would see there. All the pastors with big collar around their neck, all the big names that we know on earth, the brothers and the sisters that you used to see in church, you thought their lives was the best. It will be a serious surprise when you get there. And you know the last surprise? He said that you that made it there, it will be a serious surprise. Because you wouldn't know that you made it. You wouldn't be able to explain how you made it. Sir, let me be honest with you. When Jesus was talking about heaven, he said it would be easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle. A camel. You know what a needle is? Just that little thing. A camel now puts his head and wangle his way through. Jesus said, when it comes to making heaven, it will be like a camel going through. He said it will be easier for a camel to go through. That's telling us that the standard about heaven is not going to be lessened because of you or because of the congregation where you believe. One of the tragedies of our generation, sir, when you preach strong message about heaven, like the kind of thing we had this morning, they will say they are very judgmental in that church. How many of you have heard things like that? They say they are very, very judgmental. They don't even know how to preach love. Meanwhile, Jesus talked more about hell than anyone else. Even me, myself, I am begging God to help me. And there are many of us. One of the latest slangs I hear these days, they say respect them because they are all adults. So pastors have to even be careful because everybody is an adult. So you can't even really tell them that you are on your way to hell. When somebody is living a life that is not right, and even your conscience tells you are not living a life that is right. If the man of God talks too much about it, they say, please, how about leave him? He's an adult. She's an adult. These are the kind of things we hear in those days. And for the old day, we won't be able to eat. We'll just be praying, Lord, have mercy. Are you serious about making it to heaven? I am not pretending. I'm sharing my heart. My late father, before he died, I was almost 100% sure that man would go to hell. Because he was drinking. His life was not right. I knew as a young believer. But I didn't know how to approach it. One day I entered my father's bedroom. I said, Daddy, I came to tell you that you are going to hell. The man looked at me. He said, are you crazy? I said, Daddy, I'm sorry. And I started crying. On the basis of facts and figures, the way your life is going, sir, I am 100% convinced, if the Bible is true, that you will open your eyes one day and you wake up in hell. The man looked at me and said, you are truly crazy. I didn't know how he drove me out of his room. But you know what? Much more later, my father said, he watched me closely. The words that I spoke pierced his heart. And to the glory of God, I was one of the happiest people when at the end of the day, my father responded to a solid message. Make peace with God. Close your eyes, everybody.